Don has an appointment in Cary this morning, so we'll be heading out sooner than later. Looks like we had right at 1.5 inches of rain. Jules is pretty dirty from our 2-day trip, so Don's giving her a quick once over. I gotta go get dressed so we can leave. So Don has a dermatologist appointment today. It's his yearly checkup. Yeah. Make sure the top of his head is happy mostly. Yeah. So that's where we're headed this morning, up to Cary. Yeah. Supposed to be a good chance of rain today. I don't know about the severity. That's okay. You go for it, Donnie. You go for it. We're running a little late now, so Don would love to have made that light. Yeah. I think he just wanted to give his girl a thrill.
That's right.
As I was saying, Mr. Smarty Pants, there's a chance of rain today. I don't know about the severity. It looks cloudier this morning than I was anticipating, and I guess we'll just play it by ear. Jules is not perfectly clean, so we don't need to...
Yeah, all I did was get the bug guts really off of the front and knock the dust off. I mean, I didn't
yeah, because we had over 300 miles road trip, sort of moving around the state miles, so that we had accumulated. You can't go down in the I-40 east toward the beach part of North Carolina and not pick up bugs. That's just kind of a done deal if you do that.
Yeah.
I come around the corner and I said, that sure looks like a Tesla to me, Donnie.
It's an S.
Sure is.
So I figured out why I've been hitting the sun visor. It's because I've been adjusting the dash cam. We've got this dual mode dash cam, and when I lean forward which is a very unusual motion, obviously it's not something you do, that's when my head hits the sun visor. So from a practical sense, my head does not hit the sun visor driving or looking left or looking right or getting in the car or sitting down. It's only when I'm having to adjust the cameras on the windscreen.
Okay. Yeah, we are. This one, we don't have a button on the dash. And Ruby, you know, we have a button.
That's right.
And this one, if you want to record a 30-second clip, you have to reach forward and press the red button up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm digging the split screen, catching both directions concept, but there's no app access, there's no button, and getting the camera card in and out every day, Don has to take the dash cam off the window and then remount it for me. So I'm liking the quality and I'm liking the format. There's another Model 3.
Yeah. If you're a Uber driver, it's a great camera. It's got really good resolution, and the fact that you wouldn't normally be saving your clips or trying to mess with the clips every day. In other words, you just sit it up there and it'd sit there and record, because you don't have to do anything. When the car's on, it records. When the car turns off, it turns off. So it's really good from that point of view, that it just sits there and loops the recording day in, day out. Although they do say format the card every 2 weeks, they recommend to increase the life of the card. But that's, you know, those cards are so cheap that who cares? As long as it gets the one that you want, with the clip that you want. All I'm trying to say is, for its purpose, I think it's a very good little camera for the price, because I'm gonna say I think I paid $40 for it. I mean, it was a lightning deal, and it was just like too good to pass up. I was like, wow, that looks like a really handy camera. And I originally was going to put it in the back seat, the back window, and have it point backwards and then get the back of everybody's head. That was the original intent.
I see you picked up on my favorite on-ramp, Donnie.
Yeah. That's the way it is now, but it has been that way in the past.
I'm ready this time.
Yeah.
Don says he plans to not dilly-dally when the light turns green.
Well, if you scoot, you can make that light when this light turns green, because that, you know, last little bit of traffic. I've taken this intersection numerous times in the past, and in my little Scion, I'd be sitting here petting the accelerator because I'm never running on time. Never running on time for this this appointment. I never ever seem to be running on time.
Well, let's just say that you have no problem putting me back in my seat anytime you want to with this car. Leaning forward a little bit, no problem. Punch it, getting back in the seat.
Yeah, that's right.
Time to check out that Xbox controller this morning. Beach Buggy Racing. I gotta read up how to play the controls, what to do with the controller. Flower power, don't be fooled by these beautiful blossoms, they'll stop you in your tracks. Well, I was steering the car and everything, but I'm having trouble going fast, and now she's turned around, so it is working, but like not quite. I don't know. If I could get the car to go faster, life would be good. If I touch the screen, she picks back up. I cannot figure out how to give the car gas. How to give the car acceleration while I'm using the Xbox controller. I can steer it with the Xbox controller. It's like Mario Kart, and I really like it if I could just figure out how to work the controller just a little bit better, because eventually if I'm not touching the screen, she'll slow down too much to be useful. So yeah, I'm not gonna win any races in this game. Gonna take me a little while to get used to it. It's fun though. Okay, go girl, go girl, go. Okay, I totally figured out how to accelerate now. It's that front underneath button on the right, and the front underneath button on the left is the brake. So we're all good now. I've totally got the hang of it. Let's see if I can stop filming and get her back on track. It is fun. I was noticing someone on the forum was complaining there's no Model Y in the list. Time to update the game, baby. How about add a Roadster too? I don't want to be in 6th place. Oh no! Dawn's back! I'm not done playing. I'm not ready for you to be back.
Well, I tell you what, I love this COVID-19 time. When you walk up, they check your temperature, take you straight into the room. I got treated like I was Elon Musk. No waiting. I mean, they were literally, oh boy, here comes Don.
We got a patient.
We got a patient.
We got somebody willing to come inside.
That's right. So it was like, God, this is how it is. I mean, like, I've never been in, this is one of the better doctor offices from a weight point of view.
Right.
My urologist guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
Well, you're gonna have to let me demonstrate one time how to play the game.
Oh,
you're interrupting my game playing by returning to the car prematurely.
Yeah, well, they gave me a mask.
Yeah.
A nice, pretty mask, and checked my temperature, and you know, just smiled big at, you know, you can see they were all happy to see me.
It's got an electric motor hum. I never even, it's so normal to me that I never even thought about it.
Yeah, I love the whine of the little electric, of the Tesla she's in there.
I am not going to be 6th place this time. There's only 6 cars. Oh no!
Oh goodness gracious, you're crashing.
Doing better than you would.
Oh, I'm terrible at this. Yeah, I have no ability at video games.
Well, I have to say that the quality here is every bit.
Eggs! I like the eggs,
baby. Chicken. I'm so sorry, Mr. Chicken. Okay, I zapped the car in front of me. I zapped him. Come on, I need another power up to zap him more. I don't want to be 6th place again. I haven't managed to come in higher than 6.
Well, I love all this sideways driving.
I keep on hitting trees and no.
Oh, turn. Turn the other way. Let me clear off that beach. No sunbathers allowed. Well, that's fake. Oh, you hit the poor seagull. Oh, wow, flying. That's my girl.
Yeah, thank goodness I could drive the real car better than this, right?
Oh, what's the bullseye on your butt?
I don't know what that one does. They don't have Bullet Bill because it's not Mario Kart.
Right.
I really need to figure out which boost is the one. There's the Nikola Tesla.
Oh,
It's
Tesla
the Tesla coil on the back of the car, baby.
She was having all this fun while I was at the doctor's office. Yeah.
Oh, no, come on, girl.
Oh.
Well, if you can't do good, drop some flowers.
There you go. Yeah, my girl, she's, now she's got a
Angel Halo. I don't know what
that's
these
my
boosts
girl.
are called. I'm gonna.
She's an angel.
All right, Donnie, I don't care if we ever drive the Tesla again. Just leave me here to play.
Yeah, well,
Beach buggy too.
well, when Ruby gets all of this, there'll be no seeing my
Yeah, I'll
sleeve.
just be in the garage.
Yeah.
I'll have my computer waiting on my video, and I'll be. Aww.
Oh, I think you did pretty good.
I'm still in sixth place. I don't want to be in sixth place.
Poor thing. Well, you'll get better at it. You have a long time to practice.
I was gonna test summon while you were in the doctor's office when I got bored with the game.
Yeah, like that's gonna happen.
So if your kid asks for a game system, this is for the guys out there. Yeah. Tell your wife you need a Tesla. That way the kid gets the game system and you get the car. I mean, that was really good quality. I'm totally impressed with the quality. As good as Mario Kart. Sorry, Nintendo.
Yeah, my girl, she's all awake now. And when I left her to go into the doctor's office, she's but now she's all perky.
I am. I'm perky. Better watch out. So we're over here at the Whole Foods parking lot, which is just down the road from the doctor's office. One of the other Triangle Tesla owners is going to give Don part of the stuff he needs to convert the Y back to the 3 as far as phone charging goes. We're super appreciative of that. Yeah. And he may want to check out the Y, socially distanced, check out the Y.
Yeah.
And I'm probably going to run into Whole Foods and grab my favorite apple cider and a couple of steaks.
Right. The
if we're lucky, the shrimp will still be on sale, and I'll pick up some shrimp.
Right, that'll work too. I like that.
Don and I will test Summon, and we will test Auto Park in some fashion or another, but possibly like not ASAP this morning because there's a lot of rain in the area, and it looks like versus storms coming through, we're just going to have this annoying light rain today. But it's only 80 out there.
No,
it's only 80.
It's feeling great.
That is a very cute sticker that our friend has on their car. Sentry activated. This vehicle has advanced threat detection system. All activity is being recorded. An alarm will sound if a threat is detected.
Ride height is
now I know the 3 is a little downhill from the Y, but this is the first time I've stood next to the 3 and the Y at the same time. The guys are talking stock. I'm watching the rain on the Tesla. So this Model 3 has good, what I would call good rainbow. It has rainbow everywhere. It's really pretty. And I was noticing on the Y, there's no rainbow at all. I mean, Ruby has rainbow. Ruby has rainbow, but the Y doesn't have rainbow. No rainbow. I'm feeling sort of cheated. I like the rainbow. There's no rainbow. It's our first grocery shopping with Jules.
I don't think it'll be our last.
No.
Hopefully not.
We're gonna try the lower compartment. You know, Ruby's lower compartment has so much paraphernalia in it. All my stuff, I'm sure. Actually, Don's air compressor's down there. Yeah. So it's not all my stuff.
Right. Tire plug kit, air compressor, stuff like that.
Tesla cars. Important things like Tesla Hot Wheels.
Important stuff. We got to get the beer in first.
Yeah, make it so the beer doesn't get busted.
Yeah, We are, even though we know the
We won't be going around, we won't be going down the tail of the dragon with it. Sorry, Kyle.
Right.
All right, it's all down there. Yay! Jules says she has stopped at the intersection where she's supposed to be, and the guy on the left is too far forward and the guy on the right is not forward enough. And that the one on the right is a pickup truck. We are getting some rain.
Yeah, good thing we emptied the gauge. We did empty it,
We
right?
did empty the gauge, yes. So we shot a special segment which we'll be releasing in a few days.
Right.
Yesterday we were parked on the driveway, and you know, sort of the whole time I was looking for the UPS or the
That's
FedEx
right.
guy.
She was.
Not that, you know, they wouldn't have seen us coming down the driveway, but it is a single lane driveway, so you're
Yeah.
sort of committed once you're down the hill.
Yeah.
You don't want to reverse up the hill.
Right.
So we were going to film a little segment now, and Don's like, I want to park in the shade. I'm like, good. I'm sort of looking for the UPS guy, and Lord and behold, if the guy, we were faced forward, and he came. We had to move for him.
Yeah.
We saved him a trip down a driveway. But I want to talk about YouTube for a minute. Somebody, one of our viewers, very much appreciated, tipped me off that Mother Frunker's channel has a fix for the YouTube sign in. So you go to Plex TV and sign into your Google account there, and then you're supposed to be able to get into YouTube on your account. It's like one sign in Google location. Do it at Plex TV, and then, you know, other places you'll be signed in. So you just click sign up, or no, sign in. Don't have to sign up. You can just click sign in, and it should sign in or sign up.
No.
There it goes. It may just be slow, you know. So I'm going to let Don sign into his Google account.
Yep.
And then we'll be right back. It's a sign in. Don's got two-step verification on, so he's fixing that. So Don signed in now. Let's go over to YouTube.
Is that how you do it?
Yep.
So it should show my name on this somewhere?
I'm hoping, if it works correctly. That would be the hope. I should have said Don and I have been home for a little bit, and now we're back in Jules to head to Harbor Freight in Sanford, which will get us a little bit of a scenic ride, and we're going to pick up an air compressor to put in Jules. Yep, I see Don's little face up here behind the sticker.
Cool. All right.
So you are now signed in to YouTube with your account. Well, thank you, Mother Frunker, and thank you, viewer, for the tip on how to fix our problem. Really appreciate it.
That's wild.
Yeah, really appreciate it.
Yeah.
We're at the intersection we were at on our way over to Albemarle, to Morrow Mountain the other day. And this is where Jules has stopped to try to see if it's safe to go or not. And basically Don can't tell because we're so far back from the intersection. So he will have to take her out to move forward to look. Because this is, as you can see, not a four-way stop and really busy. Now that we've moved forward a good bit, Don can tell. So as he was saying the other day, we really need a creep forward, or what did you call it?
It needs to inching forward for visibility, or
right.
something.
It's fine that it came to the stop at that point, but or you need to ask it to inch forward, or it needs to inch itself forward,
for
or
better visibility,
something like that. You can see that stop sign. We clearly were not close enough to see safely if it was okay to go or not. So for the little trip we want to take next week, obviously we could have moved the air compressor from Ruby to Jules.
Right.
But we really need to have one in both cars. So you found what, a $30-something solution?
Yeah.
At Harbor Freight?
Yeah. Project Farm is a YouTube channel. It's
A prepper.
No.
No, this isn't the prepper guy?
No, this is guy Project Farm, 2 words. He does tool tests and comparisons and just everything. And one of the things that he's done, and I recommend you subscribe to him if you're into mechanical tools and things. He's done like the which is the best WD-40, Slick 50 lubricants and stuff like this. He's done all those, and he actually does it, scientifically. He doesn't. He buys the products, comes up with a hypothesis, a tested method, consistently applies that testing methodology to each of the products, and there's usually 5 or 6 products at a time, and then tells you the results, charts and everything. So I would say when he basically said that the Harbor Freight Pittsburgh inflator 12 volt one is a good inflator as far as capabilities. It has thermal limiting. If it gets too hot, it just turns off, and once it cools, it kicks back on, and it doesn't destroy itself. It inflated really fast, and it also has a 16-foot wire cable that allows you basically to plug it into your cigarette lighter and reach all around the car. The only thing I fault him on that particular one, just came to me, is he didn't test the amp draw. I would have liked to known what the amp draw, because I think it's limited to 10 amps. So we will see. I'll think about that. But anyway, I'm just saying he recommended and said that the Pittsburgh pump from Harbor Freight was one of the better ones. It's certainly fit for purpose. Reminds me of the good old days with Ruby, the first, before she started slowing down for curves, and she'd just plow into them at 65.
Right.
Like it was the old-fashioned dumb cruise control.
I don't see him back there no more. Did you lose him? Did he turn off?
I'm thinking them curves at closer to 65. Just a little bit too much for a GMC dragging a boat and trailer. Yeah. Just a little bit too much.
Don is taking full control of the car, and he may be having just a little bit of fun out here today. Yeah. He had a GMC hauling a boat following him, and he was basically on his bumper at 60 mile an hour. So Don said, with a Performance Model Y is not going to have a guy hauling a boat on its bumper. I'll show him, and he left him in his dust.
Well, I was going to say, Elon, you're going to have to fix this hanging curves, because that GMC has that big old boat and trailer dragging behind it. You're not going to have your Cybertruck grannying around these curves. If a GMC dragging a boat can hang them, you better get the Cybertruck hanging them too.
Take it that was a pothole.
Yes, that was a pothole.
A pothole avoidance.
Yeah, that was a pothole.
It's a good thing I don't get motion sick easy.
Yeah, that's right. I'm the one who gets
I can't hold the camera still worth a flip, but at least I'm not getting motion sick. Hello, beautiful Cape Fear River. It's muddy and full today.
Yeah, lots of rain the last couple days. we believe we're coming up on the place where the Tesla always does a phantom braking event. It's not around this curve. It's basically on the other side of this field here, or just past where that white car is, up there a little bit more. And we're videoing here to watch to see if the speedometer changes. It's on traffic aware cruise control.
We want to see if the speed limit is actually documented dropping, because we've seen that on the spot. There it is.
See there? There's no.
And no, it did not go.
I'm letting it do. There's nobody behind us.
It still shows slower than 50. It still shows a speed limit of 55. The sign did not change in the car.
All right. So there we go. That was your random brake, and wasn't a.
It's not phantom in that there's a shadow on the road that causes it.
Yeah, it's just really weird where that is.
It's really
yeah, I don't know.
It just
unexplained braking.
And it'll do that in that spot every time for every Tesla, because that's how the one on the turnpike works.
Yeah. Wanted to feel.
I was waiting for it. I was waiting.
I'm seeing the Tesla parking place is available at Harbor Freight. This is where Teslas park over here.
In the corner.
In the corner. Far away from possible.
That's right.
Because, you know, those people who drive them diesel trucks, they like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of pickup trucks, a Polestar, and a Honda Odyssey here. The Odyssey looks particularly out of place.
And we're going to stop right there.
Don's lucky I'm not going to buy that for him. If I knew for sure it wouldn't make a clicking noise, sold. Well, we got what we came for.
Yeah.
And you know I threw in a storage bin for Lego stuff just because I could. I mean, you can't walk into Harbor Freight and not leave without a storage bin. That's my philosophy anyway.
And of course, you've got to get a
lightning cable. I've ruined another cable. Oops.
Yeah, my girl, I need to, if I was going to invest in anything, I would invest in the Apple cable manufacturing company.
Well, the cables work good if you set your phone down while you're charging.
Yeah,
but if you're using your phone while it's charging, they don't last very long.
They don't last very long.
And it's not because I'm rough on it, it's because they're not built well.
That's right.
I had Don drive me over here to the cow mural. I'm determined to get a mural shot today. Yep, you should always dream big. Trash truck in there putting LG
LP. Liquid propane.
Yep.
Liquid propane.
We're back home. Don's got Jules in the garage. I made the rounds to check on all the kitties. Made sure everybody got some attention. We're probably gonna have some shrimp cocktail, have a nap. Got us a really nice ribeye cut pork chop to make for dinner. And just relax a little bit. It's probably what's happening now.